Ohio State versus Michigan State. Welcome in to another solo game breakdown. Getting technical, brought to you by Better and Green. Game 27 here for the Spartans, wrapping up the month of February and really the entire college basketball regular season here. Big matchup in East Lansing today with the 15th ranked Spartans and Ohio State off a big win over Wisconsin. Before we get into today's breakdown, guys, I want to encourage you, head over to bettergreen.com. It is our new website, our new app that we have up right now, and it's really interactive over there. We have a daily swipes feature with a monthly leaderboard that the winner of that monthly leaderboard is gonna be getting prizes every month, or discounts, or something to that effect. We give out picks over there, free picks daily, premium picks to our premium subscribers as well. Just a very awesome revamped website slash app over there, bettergreen.com. So consider checking that out. We also have all of our sportsbook promos over there. So if you're not signed up with every single sportsbook in your state, I highly encourage you to do so. It's only a benefit to you. And we have promo codes over there for BetMGM, FanDuel, DraftKings, Underdog. You name it, we have it over there. So consider checking that out, guys. Consider subscribing to our YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Hit that like button if you enjoy this content. Drop me a comment down below. Give me a go green if you're a Spartan fan. But let's get into the game today. Ohio State, this is a 1 o'clock Eastern tip time here on CBS. Michigan State is a 10.5 point home favorite here, over under 146.5. Kind of in typical fashion here for me, I don't have much of a lean on the side. I'm not going to play the side in this game. If I were to play it, I would look towards Ohio State first half, Michigan State full game here. I do like the Spartans to pull away. In this game, they had just a massive win on Tuesday night against UCLA at home. Really a win that they needed. Blew out UCLA, won that game by 23 points. It was never close. I think they were up 20 at halftime, and got up as high as 30, low 30s, and really never looked away. But they needed that. They were playing some rough basketball there for a 5 game stretch. Had 2 wins, both in overtime. One against Rutgers, which not a great result to go to overtime with them. 3 losses in there, including one to Minnesota. So really needed that bounce back win against UCLA. The Spartans are not a team that I'm going to want to jump in front of here for the rest of the season, to be honest with you. The closer we get to March, it's not really when you want to fade Michigan State. So I don't want to do it here full game. Ohio State is kind of in a letdown spot here. They had a massive win against Wisconsin on Tuesday. Wisconsin had some big wins going into that one, and Ohio State beats them by 17 points there. They got revenge. They had lost to Wisconsin on the road last day of January. So big win for Ohio State coming into this one here. Just don't love that spot for Ohio State. I think Michigan State gets it done. I think they do cover the number. But nothing that I'm going to be betting from a side aspect here. As far as the total, don't really have much of a lean there either. I do think we could see some offensive basketball today in the Breslin Center, so maybe a slight lean to the over. But again, I don't think I've bet a single total in college basketball this entire season. So it's just not something I really handicap. But my gut feeling tells me Michigan State and the over in this game. But yeah, really, like I said, don't like the spot here for Ohio State, and I really don't like Ohio State on the road very much. This is only it's their first road game since the 5th of February. They went to Maryland, got the win, which, good for you. Maryland is a bottom feeder in the Big Ten. They lost to Wisconsin on the road, lost to Michigan on the road, lost to Washington on the road. They beat Oregon, but Oregon's, possibly the worst team in the Big Ten. Beat Rutgers on the road, but again, a really, really bad team in the Big Ten. So they aren't beating any of the top dogs on the road. Their 4 road wins are, like I said, Northwestern, Rutgers, Maryland, and Oregon. I don't put any stock into those. Every team that they faced on the road that has Michigan State's pedigree, they have lost to, and it hasn't even been particularly close. So, yeah, I like Michigan State to pull away in this game. Think it's a good spot for them, and again, not really looking to fade Michigan State the closer we get into March here. As far as player props go, that's really where I like to attack Michigan State basketball. We do have lines up today on Jordan Scott, and that's the way I'm looking. You can get Jordan Scott over 9.5 points, I believe, plus 140. And Jordan Scott over 1.5 3-pointers plus 120. I locked in Jordan Scott threes. Since he's been starting with Ugochukwu out of the lineup, where Ugochukwu went down in that Rutgers game, Jordan Scott has double-digit points in all 5 games that he has started. But only one of those he didn't have 2 or more threes in. But he did get to the free throw line 4 times, made 3 of his 4 free throws, and ended up with 10 points. So he just snuck over that 9.5 point margin there. But really, I think if he gets to 10 points, he's going to hit 2 threes. That is his specialty. He doesn't get to the line too often. Doesn't really create off the dribble too often either yet. So I like Jordan Scott over his threes. I think he gets to his 10 points as well. I wouldn't hate if you played them both, but I do think if he gets to 10 points, he's going to make 2 threes, and I think if he makes 2 threes, he's going to get to 10 points. So, yeah, I took what I would consider the safer route, over 1.5 threes plus 120. I really like that there for Jordan Scott. I've been off of Jackson Kohler as of recent, but I loved what I saw last game. They kind of switched him and Cooper. They put Kohler down low more, let him use his footwork and his size and his touch down low, and put Cooper out more for the screening off the ball and things of that nature. So I actually think Kohler is going to be, back to putting up some points. He didn't put up that many points against UCLA, but I think they're working him back into the offense here. His confidence was up. You saw him get, a lot of energy, excitement that he shows when I think he has that high confidence, and he was showing it on Tuesday against UCLA. So I like Jackson Kohler. His points are set at 11.5. I do think he goes over that today. I think, like I said, going the rest of the way, I think he gets more involved in the offense like we saw really, November and December, early parts of January as well. And, he really did fall off there, but I think he's back. I think we're using him. Hopefully we keep using him down low. I think that's where, we kind of made the mistake of putting him up top, letting him shoot more threes, which is a good 3-point shooter when he has the confidence. Just hasn't had it lately. So I like Kohler over his points. And again, I would look at Fears to go over. His is set pretty high again, 17.5. But yeah, it's hard to look at Fears under. He can really start taking over games, and I think he hit 4 threes against UCLA. Just really getting his shot down and his confidence going, and he does do a little bit of the foul baiting, but he gets himself to the free throw line a lot. He's a very good free throw shooter. So yeah, Fears over. I haven't played Fears or Kohler, but have locked in Jordan Scott. That is my favorite play for the day. So, guys, that will wrap it for Game 27 of Michigan State basketball here. Our solo game breakdown, Ohio State and Michigan State. Quick recap: if you're looking to play the side, I like Michigan State on the full game minus 10.5. If you want to play Ohio State, I'd look in the first half. I think they could keep it close early, and then Michigan State could pull away late. Kind of their recipe for what they've been doing for the majority of the year. As far as the total goes, maybe a slight lean to the over, but again, I don't really handicap the total, so not much of a feel there. And then player props, I love Jordan Scott. Over 3-pointers, I've locked that in. I like him over his points as well. Like Kohler over his points, and then just the smallest lean to Jeremy Fears over his points as well. But thanks for watching, guys. Again, check out bettergreen.com if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. Go green, and until next time, we'll see you for another solo game breakdown video of Getting Technical, brought to you by Better and Green.